Hey, hello, hello. Hey, beautiful people. Or should it be hot, beautiful people? Because my goodness, it is hot today. All right. Wow. Wherever you are in the world, I think you're having a bit of a heat flash, not a menopausal one, but a weather related hot spell. Same as in Scotland. So, if you are watching, let me know how the weather is with you today. Here it is glorious. Look, I'm here in my look naked, but I'm not naked outfit. You know it's got to be summer, right? You know it's got to be summer. Hello, Anne, and hello, Facebook user. Again, I don't know who you are, sweetie, but it's nice to have you here. Type your name in. Welcome to JDTV. Ask me and the big U anything. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to give you guidance. And what they're saying to me is we're giving everybody guidance. So if you're listening now, or if you're listening later at any time, it doesn't matter how far in the future, the universe knows that you're going to be listening and we are talking to you. So hello, hello, hello if you are watching later, and a very, very good evening to all my Scottish, British, Irish friends and all those in Europe and further afield. Let's see, Margaret Thompson, evening from Glasgow, weather beautiful here. Oh, same here, Margaret, it's so lovely. Hello, Diane Sullivan. Hello from Dublin. Sarah here watching you in Ireland. Hello, Sarah. How are you, darling? I think you have to change your Facebook settings so that we can see your name. Hello, Rosie Andrews. Hello, who else is watching us tonight? Hello, Anne-Marie. Nice to see you. Who else have we got here? New comments. Hello, Maria. Oh, you're in Falkirk. How is it nice in Falkirk too? And Anne, you're in Paisley. How's it? It'll be lovely in Paisley, but a bit cloudy. And Sue Wordsworth, hello from Canada. Hello to you too, my dear. For some reason, you came into my mind earlier, so it's nice you are on here tonight. Hello, Mr. Gregor. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Hello, Katie, nice to see you. Hello, Lynn, nice to see you. Look forward to seeing you in person soon. Maria says it's hot and humid. Where are you, love? Are you in Scotland or are you someplace else? It's hot and humid here too, and that's unusual for Scotland. Let me see. Let me see what Diane's saying. Strange things have been happening. Do you know who is trying to get my attention? What do you mean by strange things, Diane? I'm going to tell you all a very interesting experiment, I guess, that I do when I'm doing my public events. And I'm explaining to people about my story and the signs that my father gave me when he passed over. And then I ask them if they've had signs, and I'll say to them, so have you ever found a coin? A lot of hands go up. Have you ever found a feather? Hands go up. Have you ever had electrics organising themselves, switch themselves on and off? Hands go up. Have you ever had a dream of a loved one that's very vivid and distinctive? Hands go up. Have you ever heard your name being called? Hands go up. So many things like that. I go through a list of them. And by the time I'm finished, I have about 85 to 90% of the audience's hands up. So I always say, is the supernatural actually natural? What do you think, guys? I think it is. And Diane, that's why I ask you, strange things have been happening. These strange things will just be fun little things from spirit. I know, Diane, that there's a gentleman in spirit for you, and there's also a young boy. And these boys, men, whatever, are related. I know that for a fact. Could be granddad and grandson, could be granddad and son, whatever. But I see with this boy, he wears a grey school uniform and grey coloured socks, grey shorts, grey coloured socks, knee-length socks. So we're going back a few years because I don't think any kids wear that now, unless they're actually at a private school. They might do that kind of thing. So the name Gary, and I don't think he's related to either of these two. Well, they might be related to them, but that's not either of these boys' names. And I'm also getting a sense of a bricklayer around you, Diane. So either could be someone in your life, someone past, or it could be them telling me that you actually have bricks. You're having some work being done in your home or your garden that involves bricklaying. Actually, I feel it's an outside a garden brick wall because I can see the unusual coloured bricks and I can see very white cement, grout, whatever in between. So it's quite a decorative wall. I hope that makes sense to you. Now I'm also seeing a fancy wrought iron gate. So this is not with you. I hope you know whose garden this was. I hear the name Mary coming from out here. In fact, you've got lots of people with you. The gates of heaven have now opened and they're all coming through. So Diane, it's a message that everyone's around you, sending you love. They know your every thought. And you also can know their every thought if you just open your mind. That's where your intuition comes in. That's where your creativity, your imagination comes in. But be aware, they're only sending you loving thoughts. Any thoughts that are negative are coming from your own imagination or other negative thoughts floating about that you're picking up because your vibrations dip. Now look at that. I just see the heart shape there, and I can see that. This looks like a charity, so I don't know whether it's Heart Scotland or something, but the heart shape, and then I have the line that's shown on the monitor. Oh, sorry, the dogs have decided to start barking. Okay, so I wonder if you do some kind of fundraising for that, or if you know who would work in the shop, or it could be someone who passed with a heart condition, and perhaps his or her clothes were given to that shop as a donation. But you can let us know, sweetheart. Okay, does that make sense to you? Wait till we see now. Cardinals coming to the window, dropping down as I came to window, and what's that? Sewing spinning away, and other cardinals sitting and watching me, and the man in the picture, a couple. Okay, Diane, so I'm guessing you're in the US because I don't think we have cardinals here. I can't see the picture, and I can see two things. This is the size of the picture, smaller than that. So I can't actually make out who's in the picture. But that's definitely some information for you, and you are a very spiritual aware lady yourself. I may have said that to you already, but of course the more you open yourself up to signs from the universe, the more signs you get. And as I say, this information applies to everyone on here. Now, Diane, an interesting thing, for an hour before I came on here, the hairs in my arms kept standing up, and I'm like, what's going on here? There was no reason for it. So if that's one of the signs that you're getting, then that's definitely a sign of spirit being close. And if your gentleman in the picture has passed, then it's almost certainly him. So I hope that makes sense to you, darling. And the thing about the cardinals, there's lots of them sitting watching you. So I feel like that's like your larger family in spirit also watching you, okay, and sending so much love to you. So I hope that makes sense to you. Suzanne says, oh no, wait a minute, where somebody said something, wait till I see this. Oh, okay, here she is again. Well, I forgot, loud noises inside at the same time in the middle of the night for 5 nights. Yes, I'm in the US. Okay, so let's just tell Spirit, I'm aware, you're there. Yes, I'm working on my intuitive self, and you can stop doing these loud noises now and these other things. But I think it's actually nice to see when they influence nature like that. So they can do it with butterflies, they can do it with animals very easily, they can also do it with humans. Spirit can easily influence humans to say things and do things, always loving things. So I hope that makes sense. Margaret says, oh, sorry, still Diane. Still Diane, but also Margaret, as I'm saying to you, this is everybody. You know, although we're talking to Diane, my workers in the universe, our workers in the universe, have told me this is for everybody. So the general stuff that I'm telling you. So Margaret, if you can understand that, I definitely want you to take it. And I keep hearing William and Sweet William, something like that. So I hope that makes sense to you. Guys, keep putting your messages up because I think I've told you before that these comments spool round very, very quickly, and I miss a lot of them. So I have to, you have to keep typing so that I can catch up with you again. Okay, Margaret. So let me see for you. I feel a dad in spirit for you, most definitely. I also feel the name Helen very, very strongly for you. And I know that I want to bring calmness to someone's heart. There might be a bit of physical fluttering here. So look, I'm going to actually choose a card. Quiet, Crystal. I'm sorry about the dogs tonight. I think it's the heat. Forgiving and learning, that's what I have to do for the dogs, with the dogs. Okay, Margaret, so this is for you, darling. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So as I say, I do feel a bit of upset in the heart area. So just sends you lots of love and healing. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. As that song goes, I'm currently murdering. Someone would have fished for salmon or fished by a river or a lake. I feel that very strongly, Margaret. That's your aunt. Oh, she says, okay, that's your Aunt Ellen. Oh, sorry, Gregor, I'll come to you in a minute. Oh, I'm on. There you are. Okay, that's my Aunt Ellen. She's got a lot of history, sending you lots of kisses, so that's lovely, isn't it? Now, guys, so glad you could all join me tonight. Please know that you're getting such a blessing, and that the spirit, the angels, those that we love, all these other beings, they're all working together to lift your vibration, which lifts your mood, lifts your energy, and heals you in the mind, the heart, and the body, and the spirit. So just being in this space allows that to happen. So let me... Eileen McGrath from Ireland. Hello to Ireland. Would love a reading, please. I do sense immediately a tall man, Margaret, very dark hair, swept back. This man's over 6 feet. He would describe himself as quite dashing. Well, that's how I'm just. He probably wouldn't describe himself as that. He probably describe himself as hot-tempered. But I know that he would have had, he would have thought well of himself. And sometimes that's only on a surface level when people think, oh, I'm really good looking, or look at me with this suit or whatever. But internally, they don't really have much self-love, Eileen. And I feel that might have been the case with that man. And I wonder if that's also the case with you or someone very close around you, because self-love, self-acceptance goes a huge way to making this life a lot happier. So my stage is for a card for you. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Okay, so a very easy way to do that is just to ask the angels to clear and uplift the energy. In fact, they're doing that while I talk, because as I started doing your reading there, I told everyone that they're raising our vibrations. So take out cluttering thoughts for your head, Eileen, and start letting inspirational thoughts flow from you. Say no to worry, darling. Say no to worry. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is lovely. And that's right now, and hug. Oh, good. So that's my previous lady. Okay. So people do keep on. Suzanne, so lovely to see you, darling. So much going on in my life at the moment. That's very exciting, Suzanne. I know you're on Facebook, and I do think there's a new baby joined your family. And I have to say to you, I don't think it's the only baby you're going to be holding. Woo! Not giving you one personally, Suzanne. But I feel a little boy round about you as well. May not be directly in your family, but it could be directly, could be very, very close with you. I'm sorry about that. Or it could be, I'm sorry about stuttering over words. I'm not sorry about saying the baby could be close with you. Or it could be a friend of your daughter's who's had a little boy and you're holding him. Whatever, I know that you're going to be holding a little boy. Your gran is very close with you. She's clucking over the babies, and she's also knitting, and she's knitting blue. So there you go. There's definitely a little boy coming. I hear diabetes mentioned, Suzanne. Whether that's in your family, in your genetics, or maybe in your husband's, but I know there's a family inclination for diabetes. Not saying that you yourself will actually get it, but I do feel absolutely that yourself, I feel that you've either lost a lot of weight or intending to lose a lot of weight, because I know that that's very strong around you. You may have been a little bit concerned about your health, but again, we're sending you lots and lots of help and assistance for that. Now, I see someone getting a swab down the back of their throat. So I wonder if you had a COVID test today or very, very recently, or whether you had something else going on there with your throat. I do feel thoughts of a holiday. So it might not be right now, but I feel like Turkey, someplace like that. And I feel various things going on around about work, etc. Particularly, I feel with your husband, but also you. Suzanne, let me know if that makes sense to you. I think, oh, here we go. My son is having a son, yay! I love, excuse me, I love that, Suzanne. That's bang on. So you're going to be busy with the babies. Yeah, people might be wanting you to babysit and not work, but you know, these are things that you have to give careful consideration to, okay? Maybe be worth getting a little one-on-one with me in the universe, Suzanne. I am doing coffee break readings just now. This is for everybody. £25, you get 15 minutes of fast and furious universal guidance, but you know me, the information comes fast. I give you it fast. So if any of you want to book a coffee time reading, a coffee break reading, just message me. Certainly, I think I could go into things a bit deeper for you, Suzanne, but maybe not in this platform. Let me choose an angel card for you. Okay. Do you have a father passed over, or a father-in-law? Because I see a gentleman with a moustache here for you, quite a chunky built man with a moustache. It might even be an uncle, but I can see this man very distinctively, and he's very fond of you. Not terribly tall, maybe 5'8", 5'9", something like that. A bit of a tummy, good hair, good moustache, and yeah, very, very fond of you. Okay, now, Suzanne, sleep. Sleep, sleep. I'm doing a bit of a hypnotherapy thing with you here, actually. Sleep, yeah, we need sleep. We also need meditation. And if you are able just to take some deep breaths in and out, Suzanne, and just calm yourself and ask for inspiration. You can ask from the angels, you could ask the universe, you can ask for your own soul. This also, I do feel, applies to your daughter, but that's a kind of natural thing right now. Is there someone, Julie or Juliet, round about you, darling? Anyway, guardian angel is with you and your daughter. All right, darling. Really must meet up soon. Bring cake, Suzanne. I love my own jokes. Is that bad, loving your own jokes? Where's the boys? I saw some boys here. I saw Gregor, let me know if you're still on. Anything for me. Yes, Gregor, there's two older ladies for you. It's either your two grands or it's your gran and her best friend. One of them had brown hair till she just about passed away. These ladies are not big, they're small, and they're quite slim. They might even be sisters. And the one with the brown hair certainly got like her hair set or in a wee perm, something like that. She also wears an overall, a coverall thing. I think they both do. So they may have worked something that they needed to wear coverall, maybe cleaning or something, or it may just have been the way that they were at home. But I know particularly this lady with the brown hair in particular was very much a homebody, and she's round about you. She's doing a little bit of sweeping. Also, I can hear a gentleman here. It feels like your grandfather, and he's out sweeping up the leaves. He's got like a stiff brush, and he's sweeping up the leaves. Now, I know it's not the right time of year for that, but I wonder if you've been out doing a little bit gardening, or you need a little bit gardening done. I'm also hearing happy birthday being sung to someone. I feel that's a younger woman round about you, Gregor. And I'm seeing it looks like a little silver charm, a little silver bracelet that was given to a young lady a long time ago. I hope that makes sense to you as well. We know you're sensitive. We're working to try and uplift your energy. Have you just been washing the dishes? Because I can see you up to your sleeves in soapy bubbles. Soapy bubble doesn't necessarily mean trouble. It can just mean you've had a good old squirt of the fairy liquid or something similar. Because I feel that you're humming away here. There's talk of a pension around someone. Oh, now here's another. This is again in the theme of forgive, forgive, and forgiveness. So just ask the angels to take away any hard feelings in return for peace, because we all need peace in our lives, right? And that's where happiness comes from. So again, getting in touch with your inner self, your soul energy, doing a little bit of meditation like I suggested. We don't need to do anything too fancy. Just close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, until thoughts start to evaporate around you. That would be amazing. Let me know if that makes sense to you, darling. Oh, Suzanne saying, oh, back to my last lady, another one due at the end of the month. Wow, Suzanne, I'm just catching up with your comments here. Oh, your uncle passed last year. Name doesn't ring a bell, thank you. I don't even know what the name was, but don't worry, you will get it. So, lovely people, Phyllis, I'm going to do you next. I'm going to consult the universe on your behalf next. In the meantime, as always, I ask you if you're able to send stars to support my work here. As you know, I love doing everything as much as I can free for you guys, but look at me, got to eat. So if you're able to send stars, I would be deeply, deeply grateful. I know it's tricky to share, but if you're able to share this and share the love, that's fantastic. And you'll see I've put in the comments, coming to Italy with me in spirit, only 2 days left to grab early bird price and save £100. So if you're loving this weather just now, why not come to Italy with me in spirit in October to a full-on retreat, 5 nights, 6 days in gorgeous Umbria in a beautiful villa. All my teaching, all food, wine at meal times, all accommodation for $499. Oh my God, it's nearly a giveaway. It goes up to $599 the 1st of July. So if you're interested, do message me. Okay, Phyllis, you're a warrior. Your mind's always racing on. Race away in front. I want you to come back and be in the moment. I believe your mother was or is like that too. I'm feeling this very much. But there's someone in your family who just bursts out laughing hysterically. This may be your mum, maybe you, maybe another female relative. But I know this breaks the tension and it brings you all back down to earth or back into the moment. And I'm aware here, I think it's a gentleman, and he's actually sucking on a purple polo fruit. So that'll be like a blackcurrant polar fruit. So that's quite a particular thing. That would feel like your dad or someone like that. So, you know, an older male relative. I do hear the name Jack. It may not at all be that man's name, but you should know the name Jack there. Okay. Yes, so just try and stay calm. Mary, do you have a partner or a husband who's passed over? Because I feel a gentleman in spirit, very, very strong with you. And I want to also talk about a cousin who's passed over. So maybe you could let me know about that. And I want to actually choose here's this card again, forgiveness. So the theme of tonight is forgiveness. Let it go, as the song goes, let it go. Don't have me singing again because you know it's terrible in your ears. But the sooner we put things in the bucket, the better for everyone. There is no point in holding grudges and bad blood. And I know there is some of that in your family. Phyllis, if you have an Irish man in the family, because I can hear him talking. I feel he had quite an argumentative way with him. He's very strongly opinionated, and there'd be people that were quite fearful of him. So let me know if that makes sense to you. Right, let me see. Back to Gregor. I'm here. I have a garden full of leaves. Mum has been cleaning as I'm housebound. Yep, just done dishes with fairyland. I love that, Gregor. I don't love that you're housebound. I want to sort out your legs and your lungs and your chest and other parts of your body. There's also a man here that had terrible chest problems, but a bigger built man, a big like kind of pigeon chest. Don't give up, honey. Don't give up. We can get you sorted. And yeah, it's so funny they're around you, and actually were able to tell you've just done the dishes with Fairy. And that's amazing. Who would Anne be round about you? Because I hear that name very, very strongly. Let me see if there's any other comments right from you. No husband in a marriage, living in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, Phyllis, I hope you know who this man is. If the guy is not your husband, okay, I hope you know who he is. I suppose it could be your dad, but he's as I've described him to you, and all the dark-haired men are coming out together tonight. So a little bit fear round about this man. But was definitely Irish, so we know that. You must also have a link to America, because they got me to stutter over the America before I get Ireland out. So that makes sense to you. I have forgiven someone, spot on. Forgive everyone, Gregor, and yourself, honey. You know, sometimes we need to forgive ourselves for more than anybody else. You know, I was with Abraham Hicks once, Law of Attraction, Supremos, and I was actually on a cruise with them. And as soon as Esther Hicks came on stage and Abraham came forward, they said the theme of this cruise is the inner self never looks back. And that was so healing for me to hear that. So basically what that means is your soul, your spirit, your inner being is in the now and keenly looking forward to what's to come. Only your human self is looking back. So the inner self never looks back. So be in the moment, and with you, imagine yourself getting out there and starting to live a great life again. God bless you, honey. Right, I saw my lovely friend Sue. You sent stars. How lovely, Sue. Well, as I say, someone was with me earlier and made me think of you. And again, I'm coming back to the hairs raising my arm. It's very unusual. It just happened out of the blue while I was drinking a cup of coffee. Actually, when I was making a cup of coffee before I came on here, I'm like, this is weird. Obviously, that is one of the signs that spirit is around you. And I know, I think I've brought this gentleman forward, but your dad is so close with you, Sue. And as I see him, or as I see this gentleman here, I see a smartly dressed man, wear glasses, a slight man, not terribly big or tall, but smart, clever, intelligent, keeps his own counsel. So there's maybe something going on in your life right now, Sue, where people may be asking you for opinions, or you need to give an opinion. Actually, that's what I feel would be more appropriate. Your dad says keep your own counsel, but yet, okay, he's explaining to me now. Wait 3 weeks. Wait 3 weeks. Okay, wait around 3 weeks. Okay, I'm going to choose a card for you. Now, I've probably said this to you before, but I see you writing so much. If you're not writing, you've got to write, because I know very well that your writing will be inspired by spirit. And some of your writing may be poems, that's okay, they'll be inspired by spirit too. But I feel you have got a message to get out to this world, Sue. Now, if we've never done a personal session, I would urge you to think about having one too, because I feel as if there's a lot to discuss. Oh, now look at this. Gifts from God. That is you. Look at that beautiful purple background there. So that is your spiritual self, Sue. You know that you have all the spiritual gifts you could need, and you know you can use them more. You could make a living at this if you're not already doing this. And also, I feel you'd be a great hypnotherapist, because I feel you would use your intuitive self, and that would really supercharge your abilities with your clients. You're also a fabulous healer, with beautiful calming energy. And you also, I've told you have the ability to write, but you've also have the ability to write children's books that would really heal children. And so I'm just going to read you this card. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So do you know what you want, Sue? If you know what you want, ask for it. Affirm it's already there. And you go, girl. That's what I want to say to you. So let me know what you're thinking. And thank you so much for the stars, darling. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Oh, there's Mr. Timmers. Hello, Timmers. How are you doing now, my dear? Okay, July is going to be a significant month for you, July and August, Timmers. I feel that there could be something around either work or farming work, or a farm if you live on a farm. I feel as if there could be some development regarding houses or a new home. And if that's the case, and if this is involving you, to make sure you get great advice, and because it could mean money coming to you. But I can also, I'm aware that there's brothers here, there's family involved in this, so you definitely need to stake a claim. I feel here from your mum, who I think she always comes through for you. I feel that she's pushing you from the back. Get forward, son. Get forward, son. And she's making you aware of another biscuit habit you've developed, Timmers. And this time it's not custard creams, it's ginger creams or something like that, or golden creams. So, aha. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So again, Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, and he is backing up everything that we say about breathing and meditating. So meditating really has nothing to do with sitting cross-legged and going, You can do that, of course, but it's all about being in the present moment and not letting your mind fly away with thoughts into the future, thoughts backwards, or thoughts and worries about what might happen. When you live more in your present, in the present moment, that's you allowing your spirit to really function through your human experience. I've just noticed a light up here, so I do feel your clairvoyance, your spiritual sight must be going to be strong, or you've either seen your mum or something like that, Timmers. But in every area in life, I want to give you a loving push forward. So please, and what's your blood pressure? Please let me know if that makes sense to you. Okay, darling. Okay. Okay. Phyllis says, my dad was like a big ginger, my best friend, and everyone loved him. Well, there you go, darling. And did he cut a dash? Did he cut a dash? Because that's what I feel. Okay. Now, here's Shirley. Let me give Shirley on. Oh, okay. Let me go to Sue. I'll come back to you, Shirley. She says, oh, this is making me cry. It's so good. Oh, Shirley, I always say I'm happy to make you cry. As long as it's tears of joy. And sometimes we get very emotional when the universe says something through me, and you know it's truth. It just touches you in the heart, and it touches your soul, your inner being. So why don't you come to Italy with us? I think I would do you the power of good, honey. And I don't, these are not, it's not a sales drive, and I speak to individual people about these things. It's what I'm inspired to say. So it's definitely not any kind of instruction, it's a suggestion. Okay. Who's I reading for? Shirley. Oh, Shirley, my beautiful friend. How are you, darling? I hope you're well. I feel that you're feeling a little bit fragile just now, but I want to give you an old Irish, Scottish saying, what's for you will not go by you, or what's for you will not go past you. I think it's different between Scotland and Ireland, but that means if something is in your, let's call it path of fate, although I'm not really that convinced about fate, but if something's or someone's to be a permanent fixture in your life, they will be. If they have not to be, then they will drop out. And that is a case of the universe clearing your way for something better, darling. Now, I feel as if you've been reading an old book, or maybe a second-hand book, a book out a bookshop, and I feel it's like something spiritual, like Arthur Conan Doyle or The Edge of Etheric, some of these spiritual writings from people who are now in spirit. If not, I want you to think about that and maybe have a look for one, because I feel there's going to be something in there that's going to be very, very helpful to you. Now, I keep hearing the name Johnny. I don't know if it's for you, Shirley. I heard it about three readings ago, so I'm giving it out now. So apologies if it's not for you. If I've read for you and Johnny means something, then please take it. Right, let me pick you a card, Shirley. I believe I've got your mom here. She's maybe not your mom. This lady's got very white blonde hair, white hair, and she looks a bit like Louise Hay. And she looks like maybe she's slightly Scandinavian. Anyway, she's basically saying to you that you don't value and love yourself enough. This is a strong lady. It could be Louise Hay. I don't know whether you ever knew her or not. If not, it feels like a Scandinavian lady, but she's definitely encouraging you. Now look, Archangel Michael, remember who you are. You're a wonderful spiritual being having a human adventure. You are love. You are love. Not everybody is expressing love. A lot of people on planet Earth are expressing ego. Okay, if that's the case, they're better off leaving your life. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, Shirley. God bless you, darling. I also feel a father figure. And that's for everybody here. You're all very loved. That makes sense. Feeling lost at the moment. Timmers, why don't you come on and also book in for a coffee break reading, or maybe even a longer reading we can do. I need a miracle for you, and we can actually go ahead and write a life plan for you, a work plan. But I'm getting some ideas for you. So why don't you have a think about that? Okay. So do we still have anybody here? Is there anybody here? Okay. Katie Osborne, how are you, darling? I feel so many kids about you, around you, and I wonder if you work in child care or if it's something you are thinking about. Also yourself or a girl lady close to you, I know has had some tattoos done in the lower part of their arm, maybe their wrist, their arm, something like that. As your friend or a close friend or sister or what, but I feel that very much. Who do I want to give you? There's a gentleman here in spirit. He wears overalls. He's quite tall. Could be an uncle. Could be granddad. Feels more uncle, to be honest, to me. But it's like he's definitely would have worked in probably a rural setting. So maybe farm work, land work. Somewhere he was required to wear like blue denim, dungaree overall things. And you must know someone, Danny. You hear that name, and I feel Danny's living as well. And I feel he's a bit all over the place, Katie. Do you have a son already, sweetheart? Because I do feel that there's 2 little boys round about you. If they haven't come into your life yet, they will come when the time is right, if you want them to. Because remember, I can tell you that these are potential souls who may join you, but only you will know if that's the right thing for you, and then physically to make that happen. But lovely, travel. Actually, there's a baby, look. And there's a fine looking man, okay, might be Jesus, but actually it's St. Christopher, okay? So safe travels, okay? I feel this relates to someone who passed recently, possibly a granda of yours. I want to say about him that you've maybe said safe travels, but I want you to know that he has arrived in heaven, as he describes it, okay? But also I feel something Canadian round about this, as well as something European. And I also feel someone moving away from home, like relocating for work or for uni. Also hear the name Andy. So I hope that makes sense to you, sweetheart. Do let me know. Do let me know. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, Katie, let me know, Katie, if it means anything to you. So everybody that's on now, oh, let me see now. Where is Katie? I can't find you, Katie. I can't find you, darling, to take your comment off. See this? Carry on here with this. I don't mean carry on. Let's be professional, Jane. See, when we try to actually find comments, it's flaming difficult. I'm going to pick somebody else. Here's Tony Marion, my lovely friend from Florida. Tony, it must be so hot out there, darling. Heat wave. We've got a heat wave here. I have 2 gentlemen connecting with you from spirit very, very strongly. One smokes a cigar. I know that absolutely for a fact. And you must know someone who's of Mexican or Latino background, because I feel that very strongly. Possibly Italian as well. Yeah, possibly Italian. I'm seeing a man smoking a big fat cigar here. So I hope that makes it. Could be a relative, could be a friend that's passed, could be, well, a client, or I don't know. But anyway, you should know who this man is. He's quite significant. This man's quite wealthy, Tony. Sorry, that's my dog scrabbling in his bed. Monty, please. Sorry about this, guys. I think he's going to go like that for a little while. I don't know why he's lifting his bed up. That's it. Okay. Tony says it is warm. Oh, I can imagine it's even hot now here. So you know, an Italian guy. So I know this guy's quite affluent, and I know very much he's encouraging the affluence round about you, and he's putting some magic smoke and steam round about your legs to uplift it. So I have got to say to you that better days are coming. And I don't know whether you already work in real estate or whether you connected with it, Tony, but I feel that is absolutely such a great opportunity coming your way. So please, please look out for that, okay? Please look out for that. And also I see someone polishing wine glasses here. So I wonder if you are having a party, or whether you're working like in a bar or a restaurant or something like that, or whether someone close with you is. But I just do want you to know that I feel abundance is really, really coming to you, and that really makes me excited. Okay, you're a very natural healer. When Monty was scrabbling at his bed in his blanket there, I know that you are also a healer of animals as well as people. And I do feel that something connected with dogs in particular could be not only be healing, but also very lucrative for you. So like many of us, perhaps not one job, perhaps several jobs. Seriously, I have about 5 or 6 businesses going. And yes, it's quite tiring, but I love, like, this part of the business. I love, actually, I love all my business. And, you know, Tony, you want something that makes your heart sing. I know you're a really spiritual person as well, but you have the ability to manage and to make money. So that's what I want to tell you. Oh, check this now, leadership. Woo, woo, woo. This is exciting me, Tony. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Wow. So there you go. Something exciting. Have confidence in yourself, darling. Again, maybe it would be a good idea for you to have a little personal session as well. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, we're so on this. The universe is on it tonight. Hubby and I are planning to invest in real estate in the coming months, and I'm going to be working front of house manager. Brilliant. You're on it, darling. You're on it. That is fantastic. Leadership qualities. When you're making these decisions and when you're working, do connect with your inner being first, and always ask to be inspired when you have to make decisions, okay, around any area of your life. That's fantastic. Now, thank you. I'm delighted. We should talk offline sometime about real estate and stuff, because I've got some interest going on in your neck of the woods as well. Tony, I know you had some interest in the Italian retreat. Maybe that's why the Italian man came on. So if you do want to come to that, darling, do know that £499, that's pounds sterling. You've got to the end of the 30th of June if you want it at that price. By the way, folks, I've booked my flights. I'm going. Yay! Myself and Spirit cannot wait to see you there if you fancy coming along. Okay. Okay. So now I see Isabel on. I see lots of lovely people. Katie, who I just read for, she keeps getting her travel plans cancelled. Don't worry, Katie. There'll be a right time for it. Do you ride, Katie? Do you ride horses? Because I can see horses round about you very strongly as well. So bear that in mind too, okay? Right, card for everybody. You ready? I want you all to close your eyes. Keep your shoulders down. Take a deep breath. And gently blow it out. Angels, universe, source, God, whoever you like to ask for guidance, ask now. Please give me some inspiration, healing, guidance, whatever I need. And yes, one card can fit all and will. Signs from above. Oh, don't you love that? So the First Lady on tonight was talking about that. So this is them reminding me to remind you. This is the angels, your guardian angel in particular. So let's talk to the angels about this. Angels, please help me with whatever you need help with, my business, my relationship, my personal growth, whatever it is. Please give me a sign that you are doing that. And when they give you a sign, notice it and say, thank you, angels, or thank you, universe, and then look out for more signs the same. Isabel, this is for you, my darling, in particular. We're giving you a gorgeous pink rose from heaven, but this is for everybody. Ask for signs, notice them, thank the angels, thank the universe, and ask for plenty more. If you find a coin, a little coin, pick it up and say, thank you, universe, I'll take plenty more of that, and put it in your pocket. I always do that. I always do it. And I've got some amazing stories about finding large sums of money. I've probably shared them with you before, but I'll share them with you again. So Thank you so much for joining me today, this evening, wherever you are in the world. I wish you so much love, so much joy, so much happiness in your life. We have helped to raise your vibration. Keep that going. Ask the angels, ask the universe to help you raise your vibration. Live in the moment. Look forward with pleasure and joy, but live in the moment. Love you all so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.